Hello. Second day of Have Pride Yoga Challenge. Today I'm just hoping to send you a message of opening. Yesterday the movements were of comforting, caressing and affirming our presence into the world. Now we are trying to get open and to bring our soul and our heart to the others, not by aggressive behavior, but just by opening and supporting our ability to receive. Okay. I just can't shoot a video without one or more cats. And okay, so the movements I'm going to suggest are done by sitting position, starting by a sitting position, and just cross your ankles, or if you prefer, you can adjust like this, one foot in front of the other. And if you need, you can have a support to have your knees closer to the floor. But it's not necessary. You just try to keep your spine elongated. So after you've crossed your legs, you just try to open the space between your sit bones and to have a solid base on which you sit. Then you try to feel your pubic bone a little pointing forward, not in the anterior tilt and nor in posterior tilt, but a little sustained and firm, so that you have your abdominal wall a little tense. And after this, you consider your back muscles. You try to put your hands in a comfortable pose. You can keep palms facing down or facing up, the way you prefer. Then you do some little movements with your shoulders to keep your shoulder blades down and moving towards the center of the spine, so one towards the other. We do just a little rotation of the shoulders, and then we stop when we've reached a comfortable pose. Your chin is parallel to the floor, your gaze is in front of you, a little forming a little diagonal, looking at a point on the surface of the floor, very far from you. And then we just open our hearts the way we can by little movements. The first one, I'm going to put my right hand on the floor. I'm going to mirror it for you. You will put your hand on the floor, and then you lift your arm over your head and open. The elbow of the right arm goes towards your chest, and you just elongate and bend laterally, then back and to the other side. Exhaling, inhaling, and then again exhaling. When you're bending, inhaling. When you're coming up, just remember, when you come up, the movement does not start here in your back, it starts here in your hand. I'm just trying to make you see exactly what the movement is. I'm doing as if my hand was taken and lifted up, and then all the hand is uh, exercising attraction, exercising a movement for all the spine. Try to do it on the other side. I'm bending, right elbow goes to the my flank, the side of my body, and then I lift the arm the exact way if someone was taking me up by grabbing me on the wrist like this. Up, and just now I am elongating my spine and then going down to the other side, and again up with the arm, and again down and up with the other. Okay, so you can do maybe 16 of those movements, 16 on a side and on the opposite side, total of 32. And this is the first movement. The second, I wish you respect the breathing. So I don't give you a start and an arrival. It's you that decide. If your inhalation is very long and your exhalation is very long, you just do the movement slowly. If you prefer a dynamic sequence, inspiring, expiring, inspiring, expiring, it's up to you. It's you that decide. For this reason, I don't usually guide the whole sequence, but just show the movements, and then it's you that decide. And then after this first movement, the second, sorry, I was bending towards the video, but now keeping your back and your abdominal wall very straight, your hands again on your knees, palms facing up this time. I'm going to tap on my sternum gently. Do not punch as if you were fighting an enemy. Just do little taps, tick, 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 like this. And I'm trying to feel what this makes in my body. If that is repeated for a little time, you will feel it has a meaning. Sometimes you need to cry, or to breathe, or to just close your eyes and let yourself go to this little rhythm you yourself are producing. This is a way to input some sankalpa, an affirmation inside you. So you can choose here an affirmation you want to bring to your heart. It may be, I am strong, I am not afraid, I have the right to be here, I have the right to love and be loved, I feel my emotions and I acknowledge them and I love them, I don't judge my emotions. This is an example. These are examples of sankalpas, that is affirmations that you can bring into yourself. I suggest you do this in front of the mirror every morning. Just 1 minute. If you need to get strong, if you need to feel radicated, you need to feel very stable when you're facing a new day or a difficult day or something that scares you very much. Just little tapping with your knuckles and saying something that comforts you. I will be home tonight and it will be well. It all will be well. It all will be easy. I will be safe. I will be strong. I will come back home feeling happy and safe. can you try just for some days and then let me know if this works? For me, it is very useful. Usually the first time is the first reaction is breaking into tears, bursting into tears, because I have many emotions that are trapped inside. And when I give them the permission to show, to vent, they usually do. So the first time I did this exercise, and many other times I bursted into tears, but it's a good thing. It's taking it all out. It's just vomiting what you don't need to feel inside, to keep inside, and then be free. Create space, and you can breathe. After this tapping, I invite you to put your hands palms down and do some movements with all your spine. I'll make you see the side of my spine. I'm starting from strong and steady upper position, and then I'm going to exhale, rounding my back and keeping my chin down, and inhale, pushing from my sit bones all through my back to my shoulders and rounding my neck with the back of the head pointing very largely and far from me. So I don't do this, I do this, and then this, exhaling, inhaling. It starts from the hips that rotate. The chest goes in front of you towards the sky, your throat, your chin, and the back of your head pointing over there, not immediately under you, but over there, far from you, so you don't create a compression on your vertebrae in the cervical portion of the spine that is very damaging for your spine. Exhaling, you also can vent your air out with a sound, and inhaling by your nose. And again, void. Create a void. Create a crush here in your abdominal wall. And then again, from the hips. And again. Here also you can do 24 of those. And then the last movement is to create space all around us, to affirm our space, our existence, our feelings, all the things that we can give. And you can choose. You start with your elbows at the same level of your shoulders and hands over your rib cage. And you can choose. Do you want to affirm your power? Do this like this, palms facing down. All this, my son, one day will be yours. And then come back. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all to you. Inhale. And if you want to affirm your capacity to receive from others and not your power, you can do this starting from elbows, the same level as your shoulders, but with your palms facing up. Oh, gift, and be gifted. And again, come back. I receive, I offer, and I receive from the others. This is I control, and I bring to myself. This is when I need strength. And this is when I give and receive. Do this 24 times and then stop. One hand, the left hand on your heart, the right on your belly. On your navel, on your navel, and inspire and expire for 6 times. Just a time to slow down the breath, because this is an opening exercise, and if you do this a little stronger and a little faster, it gives an acceleration to your heartbeat. So at the end, you put your hands on your torso, one on the heart and the other on the Manipura chakra, and you just breathe, closing your eyes and letting it all calm down. This is my gift for you in the second day of Have Pride Yoga Challenge. Be proud, give to other people, receive from other people. Don't be afraid to be yourself and to breathe.